Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Denied.
Stop it. Get some help.
Denied.
Hello everyone, it's Rak here, and I want to talk a little about the PTS. Now, I don't want to ramble for 40 minutes, so I'll just get straight to the point. We can watch Fantastic Tuesday's video for a more comprehensive impression video. First, let me say that unlike their previous efforts which left the community wondering what the heck PGI team was smoking, this time they are onto something. The new design indeed lets you choose your quirks, and despite most of it being an illusion of choice, because you need a lot of points to get the old efficiencies back, never mind the module stuff, it actually feels good to suit the mech to your own style. As usual, they come up with a convoluted and unnecessarily complex design, but that part can be eventually fixed, provided they are willing to listen to feedback from players who actually play the game. What I'm going to talk about is the main issue I have with the system.
Money, 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 motherfucker.
You guessed it, increased monetization and grind. This bothered me the moment they announced the skill tree revamp, and I'm really sad that they are still pushing ahead with this in PTS. No matter how much they try to sugarcoat this with positive changes, it's still there and I just can't unsee it. This skill tree is going to introduce a tremendous grind for each mech. In addition to the initial cost of buying and outfitting your mech, you now have to grind XP and CBs for each node. In the current iteration, you need 9.1 million CBs and 136,500 XP to master a mech. Did you think switching between Endo, Pharaoh, or just swapping around modules was annoying? Now, if you change your mind and want to do something completely different with your mech, you have to pay CBILS or MC to do it. You get your XP back, but you don't get the initial 9.1 million you paid in the first place. And you have to pay 9.1 million again to unlock the whole tree again. We are talking about more than 20 million CBILS down in the drain just to redo your skills. It's absolutely insane. And they know it. It's right there in the design principles, allowing for duplicate versions of the same variant to serve different roles with different skill configurations. They actually want respecking to be expensive so that they can force you to buy another mech of the same variant instead of simply changing the current one. Since you are guaranteed to be broke at this point, I'm guessing they are hoping to drive MC sales because you'll have to buy new mech base to put your duplicates that need premium to afford CBs, or at worst buy the mech with MC and then convert XP to GXP to afford skills and so on. The bottom line is, experimenting and customization is going to get very expensive. And do you know what keeps me playing this game after 4 years? Customization and experimentation. There's very little content in this game other than the mechs themselves. So you create your own content by changing your mechs and coming up with different builds and playstyles. Without constant fiddling, this game will get very stale extremely fast. It also goes completely against their stated goal of empowering customization. Yes, there's actually deeper customization in the game now, but what does it mean if people can't afford to customize their mechs anymore? I've been playing this game for 4 years and I probably have like 3 to 4,000 hours clocked in. And let me tell you, with the current values, I won't be able to afford customizing my mechs. With the module refund, maybe I can master 9 to 10 mechs and that's about it. For the rest of the 190 mechs in my mech bay, I have to grind more than a billion CBs to afford mastering them. It's ridiculous. If even I can't afford it, how can I expect new players to cope with these changes? What about the people who invested hundreds of dollars in mech packs, whose mechs are going to be borderline unplayable? What this new skill system is going to do is to force people to play safe. Meta mechs and meta builds only. No wasting tens of millions on silly stuff like Vindicators or Dragons. Invest only in stuff that works, and the bigger, the better, because you're paying the same to skill and assault versus a light after all. It'll be a total disaster for diversity. A huge portion of the max is going to be even more irrelevant. Being a collectionist is going to be impossible. I believe every aspect like balance and fixing node bonuses can be fixed or coped with, but more grind is going to be devastating. I know they need more income to fund MechWarrior 5, but this is too greedy. They're cutting the branch they are sitting on. Now, PGI, if you're listening, please encourage customization by slashing costs. You can start by removing Sibyl costs from nodes, so you can make them XP only, and drastic reduction in Sibyl respec costs, let's say 1 million at maximum. Even that will add up to unaffordable levels, considering 1 million Sibyls is 10 average matches or about 1 hour of gameplay. Well, I hope I could convey my concerns about the new system, and I really hope PGI takes criticism to heart. Their design team is on the right track finally, but the whole blatant greed underneath is undermining the work they do.
Cut 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet skiing.